And one thing, as I'm saying this to you, Miz, I say a lot of, I can't remember their name.
Yeah.
If this isn't a perimenopausal podcast, what is?
I'm the same. I'm mixing up the real names and Estelle Getty. Like, what the? Cool. Our listeners get us.
Wax on, wax off.
Cigarettes.
Excellent.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello and welcome, Midlifers. We're your hosts, Fons.
And Miz.
And this is your weekly podcast where it's not self-help, but more help yourself to a smorgasbord of nostalgia, laughter, and a deep dive into the past.
Welcome, Midlifers, to this week's show. We're starting off with maternity wear. We're talking maternity wear and sort of some confessions we have about it. And who did a better battle? These are two fun sitcoms from the 90s. The Nanny versus Everybody Loves Raymond. So let's jump in. Yeah.
Miz, have you noticed there's a difference to how people react to you on how you look? So I've noticed a difference because I am size 18 and I have also been a size 10.
Yeah.
And there is a difference in the way I have been treated at both ends of a spectrum. So
By men or
specifically men.
Okay.
By men.
Yeah.
There was a moment in time where recently I went to enter into a establishment.
Yeah.
And I got looked at a different way, and I kind of got ignored by a man.
Okay.
I didn't care. Like, back in the day, I would have cared. Like, oh, my God, I'm not pretty enough. But I just knew it was because I was older and not to a lovely standard of beauty that society expects.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew I got treated differently because of that. It was not my self-consciousness. You just know.
Yeah. You sense it.
And I got, definitely. And I got kind of shut down a bit. Whereas I know when I was size 10, Mez, I have stopped traffic twice.
Yeah.
Like the difference in how I am viewed for the male gaze.
Yeah.
It's just different. And I don't care.
Yeah.
But seeing the difference was quite eye-opening
Yeah.
as a person or as a woman. It's like you can't even be treated as a proper human sometimes because you're not seen as worthy enough in someone's eyes.
Yeah. And I think it's age as well, because I find that because my weight sort of fluctuated or whatever, but I do find sort of getting older and probably, to be honest, I put less into my appearance than I used to.
Yeah,
that
same.
probably goes into it. And I think it's also what you put out, because when I was younger and fitter, but also like I felt sexy and confident.
Was it an aura?
It's an aura you put out and it attracts. You know, you don't even realize it.
I was in a happy aura. Like I was so excited.
Because you're open.
I was open and like, let's do this.
Ah.
And it's like, I've got to go. I'm in a hurry.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like definitely with the age thing, there is a bit of a cloak of invisibility that sort of comes around sort of when you're 40s and above, but invisible to that
attractiveness.
Yeah.
Is it because we're becoming infertile now, like we're entering menopause and perimenopause?
It might be.
That, you're not seen
Yeah.
as a fertile woman. I don't want to mate with you and breed.
Have you ever seen that skit with Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Amy Schumer and is talking about the last effable day?
No.
Yeah, I think it sort of centers around becoming this age, and Amy Schumer walks in and they're all celebrating. And there are a few other comedians there too, and they're celebrating the last days of being effable because they've reached a certain age. But like along with that becomes it's less of a burden as well, because it's like, you know what, I don't have to. I'm not for you. I'm for me now.
Yeah. We're not viably attractive to society standards anymore.
Yeah.
Like now I look at my photo, it's like, I'm a mum now. Like I'm full mum.
I am full mum.
There is nothing. We've gone full mum.
Well, along this, because we did a photo shoot a month or so ago, and you'll notice the logo has changed. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to laugh because you mentioned the word dorks and just remind me of this. We never shared it with our listeners. When we first walked into the photographer, and this photographer specifically works with like comedians because he likes to have fun with his shoots. And we walk in and we said, we're a bit, we're two dorks. He goes, yeah, I could tell. Straight off the bat.
And I was like, whoa.
So that's the aura that we're giving out.
Yeah.
Two dorky mums. But it's just funny because afterwards we had to pack up our stuff and had to bought a change of clothes and what have you. And I had my little Rebel Sport, like
a shopping
my
bag.
shopping bag. That's where my clothes were. I go, well, yes, this bit does speak dorky mums. So it's stamped it's tattooed all over us fonts.
That's our aura.
That is our aura.
These are our confessions. Shh. Maternity wear. Who still wears their maternity wear?
Yeah, and what maternity wear looks like.
Oh.
I also want to go into that a bit because it's a bit of a then and now and confessions.
Yeah. Oh, I like a bit of a hybrid.
Yeah.
Mez, we've had so many people write into us just confessing that they still love their maternity wear because it's comfort, it's safety, it's security.
Mm-hmm.
And why is that left for pregnant women? Why can't we have the clothing that envelops us, that takes over our bodies?
Supports the belly. I reckon they should have a new line. So you've got normal clothes, maternity wear, post-maternity wear.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That just covers the mum tum.
Yeah. But I'm wearing my maternity wear now. My youngest is 4.
Yeah.
4 years later, my husband wants me to burn the undies. He's like, it's time, man. So I'm going to go straight into our followers who've DM'd us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to start with Nonna's judging you. She wrote, maternity undies are so comfy. I can't give them up. I like cotton, nice and high to cover my gelatinous belly.
Gelatinous, yes.
Me too, sister. Then we had Mimi writing, guilty. My very high-rise Kmart undies that I bought in bulk that are 4 sizes too big now, but they're so comfy.
Yeah.
I still wear some clothing pieces. I just feel safe in them.
Oh,
Isn't that lovely?
it is nice.
Then we had Nej write in saying maternity leggings, only at home though. And Daria from Dubai has written in saying maternity jeans. They're just so comfortable.
So I had an issue with maternity jeans because I've got no butt. So I found that they just fall. Like they weren't built for my type of body.
Yeah.
But I do love that you had this sort of boob tube that you'd use to cover your pants. So
like Supra used to sell.
Yes. So you used to sell for low-rise jeans.
Yes.
But in maternity, when your belly gets too big for your buttons, I would use a rubber band or a hair tie just to loop the button so it'd be unzipped and then the boob tube would cover the unzipped. So I just wore my normal jeans with it.
I didn't use one. I just bought all maternity clothes as soon as I was 12 weeks along.
I've got to say though, maternity clothes, I think it's probably changed because my oldest 14, youngest is 8. And I found you either get Target or whatever, or you get the good maternity stuff, but it was so expensive,
That's why he's still wearing it.
Yeah. Probably.
That's why I'm still wearing it 4 years later. Although the undies, it's so weird, right? The undies are always from Kmart.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us do, but I haven't gotten rid of them.
Yeah.
And I need to burn them.
It's funny because I've got a pair of them, which I haven't actually worn since I've gotten back to sort of my regular shape, but I can't get rid of them. They are, as I said, a little safety blanket that I've got just in case,
Yeah.
I could just buy a new pair. It cost me $5, but I don't want to.
See, I'm at that point. Like the last time I was pregnant, it was 4 years ago. I've got to let go of the maternity undies. Because I'm losing underneath my clothes the fire in me, kind of, and I'm just fully covered like a nun in a bedroom. And I just walk past the mirror, and go, oh yeah, it's hot. I can see my ankles and I can see my shoulders. What about the bras?
Yes, well, this is what I loved about maternity wear. It introduced me to wireless bras, which I'd never tried before. And I love it.
So I hated it.
Oh, really?
I love a wire. I love an underwire. Whereas I felt the wireless bras, I just flopped that little bit more.
I see. You're quite.
I'm endowed.
Yes, you are. Cup runneth over.
Yeah.
So for me, it was I'm sort of medium. I find I still often wear bras with wires, but I like that I have the option of wire-free bras. So thank you very much.
What about did you chuck up your maternity jeans, did you say?
I didn't have them properly.
Oh,
yeah, because they didn't fit me.
I chucked them out to motivate me to lose my post-baby weight.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I've gone the opposite direction. And now I'm like, I've had maternity jeans. I have something to wear outside the house. Yeah, so that's a bit of regret chucking out my maternity jeans, but then I should just go shopping and buy another size up of jeans.
Well, I find with my leggings, because that's another thing I loved. I loved having a sort of oversized dress, and because I had a lot of winter babies, all my babies are winter, so having the leggings underneath were great. But then they got so loose, especially in the belly area, that I had to go. But
I miss the oversized look. Like I purposefully buy oversized now because I love that. I love the comfort.
Yes. We're both wearing oversized right now.
Yes, we've carried it over. It hasn't left us.
I'm going to talk about some of the. I think we started going into this in another episode about the maternity wear. So to go into a bit of the then and now, because I find up until the probably mid-90s, the moomoo type dress was very big. Was big.
Yeah.
It's like this tent.
Yes.
It was not flattering.
No, but you know what? I love a muumuu. Seriously, I bought one.
Yeah.
I bloody love it.
Do you?
Because it covers everything and like you can still fashion it up and stuff. And I've got a holiday muumuu. It's like
call it muumuu.
Can I say? I don't know if it's called a muumuu. I call it a muumuu.
Yeah.
But it's a Marimekko, which is a designer muumuu. And it covers everything. It does look like a sack, but you got to rock that sack. And I rocketh the sack.
Okay.
I love it.
If someone can pull it off, it's you, because you are
sack lover.
One's the lover of sack.
Do you know what that reminds me of? I'm at the age where putting on eyeshadow is like putting it on a ball sack.
I haven't gone to that yet, but I can envisage that.
It just made me laugh so much. So I love a sack dress.
Okay. Yeah, I find it just make me too shapeless. I like a bit more shape, a little bit.
I like a shape too, but sometimes
just want to go full sack.
Yeah.
Yes. I hear, sister. Another big one, again, which you wear, overalls. That was a very maternity.
It was very maternity.
Yeah.
And I think, no, I wore overalls before falling pregnant.
Yeah.
I love overalls. It's just because it covers, again, it's the coverage for fawns. I just love the cover up.
Yeah.
I love that it's hoisted up at the shoulders and it just drapes down to your ankles. And you don't care.
Yeah.
But although I have
good.
seen myself from behind in our footage.
Yeah.
Like, jeez, it's so mumsy. Like, there's nothing hot about overalls at the back for me anyway.
Yeah, you're right. From the front, they look good.
Yeah, the back is like, holy crap.
Just don't have your back turned towards anyone. Yeah, but it's interesting going back to muumuu dress because I sort of remember that from the 80s or so. And I always thought, you remember Demi Moore in that cover in Vanity Fair where she was naked?
Yes.
Because that was so controversial at the time.
Yes.
And I always thought that sort of changed. But then I remember this specifically, the movie 9 Months. It was with Julianne Moore and Hugh Grant. And that was 1995. And Joan Cusack was in it and she played a pregnant lady. And she wore like a muumuu. You know, think of the one with like
a bib?
and the polka dots or whatever.
And a bow.
Yes,
was
a
it
bow.
A pussy bow? I hate a pussy bow.
What the hell's a pussy bow?
A pussy bow is a bow that's high at the neck.
Ah, yes, that's what I feel like.
I despise a pussy bow.
I don't like the word at all. I don't. That's
I think it's from Aristocrat.
I'll give you a pussy bow.
The Aristocats.
Ah, okay.
So the girl in it, the girl cat, had a pussy bow. And so they've put that into fashion.
So you got muumuus and pussy bows.
And sacks.
But then, like just think from then to how celebrities and stuff showcase their bumps now. Like if you think Rhianna, full on like
icon.
Pregnancy jeans, like she'll just have them buttoned open and like rocking it. Like it's so changed so much.
But I gotta say, like my pregnant belly wasn't attractive.
I had that big dark line.
I didn't have that.
Oh, it was so dark.
My belly button was still intact.
Oh, was it?
And it was huge. Like, you know how belly buttons poke out? Mine was intact and huge.
Yeah.
It was like looking into the abyss. And I had a photo of myself at my pregnant belly. I was like,
You're not going to rock that with the jeans out.
Fonz ain't Rhianna in this one. Just want to cover it up.
But it's funny because my belly button popped out and now it's like it's back in, but it's a bit loosey-goosey.
Oh, get out of town.
And not that I care, but it looks different to what it used to. And then my youngest is like, it's the belly button. It's freaking you guys. You guys
You,
are what's
man.
wrong with it.
But I'm so glad that nowadays maternity wear has gotten more trendy.
Oh, it's trendy. It's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Especially, what's that, ripe maternity wear?
Yeah.
And it's even better now. Like there
That
was
was
a
the one
dress.
that's expensive, I did find.
Yes, but there was a dress in the window recently.
Mm.
Like, oh, I would like that dress. Like, should I go in and buy it? It was just a cool looking dress and I wanted it.
Go. Let us
Oh,
know.
no, I'll
Is
let
it
you
Saki
know.
or not Saki?
Mid-sack.
Okay. Please report back to us
I will.
if you do start shopping back at maternity shops.
Who did it better battle? Ding, ding, here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
This week we are pitting The Nanny versus Everybody Loves Raymond, two lovable American sitcoms from the 90s.
Yes. And it's so interesting. With The Nanny, I was saying to Fonz, I'd sort of forgotten about The Nanny, but Channel 10 and again, my free to air watching Seinfeld. How many times am I going to say I do this? But they started putting The Nanny reruns on and I've been watching it lately. I'm like, that's freaking funny.
It is funny.
Very funny. And just got to say, both leading actors have very distinct voices. Mr. Sheffield.
Deborah.
I'll do like you, Mr.
You like my Raymond?
You're Mr. Raymond.
Mr. Barone to you. So The Nanny ran from 1993 to 1999 and Raymond ran from 96 to 2005. But I'm going to ask you this, Miz.
Yep.
So in the opening theme music to The Nanny, she lands on a fanny. When was the time that you noticed that the word fanny was different in America to Australia?
Oh, I feel like I've sort of always known.
I remember Full House.
Yeah.
And the dad in it said to the girls, sit your fanny down.
Oh.
And I was shocked. And I remember being educated by my parents like, no, it's not that fanny. Fanny in America means bum.
Yeah.
And that was a
Turning
lost
point.
in translation.
Turning point in your life.
And then in the theme music of The Nanny,
she was working at
a bridal shop in Flushing, Queens.
Till the boyfriend kicked her out.
One crushing scenes.
What was she to do? Where was she to go? She was
Out
out
on
on
a fanny. So it's not the fanny in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my bit. All right, are we going to start with The Nanny?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so starring Fran Drescher
Mhm.
as Fran Fine.
She was fine.
She was hot.
Again,
Girl, she slayed.
yes, I didn't look at it that way at all growing up because I was relating to the kids, I suppose. But watching it now, she was stunning.
I remember, though, having the thought, like, she was seen as hopeless in her 30s because she wasn't married.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at it going, she's really pretty.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
She is gorgeous.
Oh, my
No
God.
wonder Mr. Sheffield couldn't get anything done because she would always sit a hiney
It took us.
at the desk.
Yes, Maxwell Sheffield, who was the
I couldn't remember his first name.
Broadway producer. And I loved the running joke for Mr. Sheffield that Andrew Lloyd Webber was Maxwell's rival.
Yeah.
Because he passed producing Cats.
Cats.
And he would say, it was about cats. How was that meant to be successful?
Well, the movie flopped, but anyway.
Oh, that's a whole other thing altogether.
Yes. Anyway.
Anyway, what about CC Babcock?
Yes. Well, I loved Cece and Niles because I didn't like their I loved their banter. Their banter was fantastic, but I didn't like that to sort of turn it into like a sexual chemistry banter. To me, that
I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I'll okay it, but
it didn't have
necessary.
to turn into that.
No, it didn't have to. I think I just loved Niles. He's just so sarcastic and witty.
But for me, I remember you just said that you related more to the kids.
Yeah.
I didn't care for the kids.
I think it was the oldest.
Maggie?
No, she's youngest.
No. Maggie's the oldest.
Oh.
Brian's the middle. Grace is the youngest.
I'm thinking of her name in real life.
Margaret.
Nicole Tom, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Why do I remember her real name? I don't know. I think because she was our age. So I was always comparing myself to her. It's not this is the storylines. I don't know.
Because when Fran Fine entered the household, she bloomed.
Yeah.
She went from ugly duckling to gorgeous swan.
You know, I was waiting for that.
What happened?
I don't know. I'm still waiting. The mum vibes in there, so who knows?
And I love the parents, Sylvia and Morty.
That's what I love them. And is Estelle the grandma?
Oh my God, Grandma Yetta.
Yeah, oh, Yetta. What about Estelle?
Estelle Getty from Golden Girls. Can I say my sister-in-law dressed up as Grandma Yetta, and she has an actual reel. I might ask if we can put on socials.
Please do, because I've seen it and she's got it spot on.
Oh, she's done the costume, the voice.
Yeah.
She's the ultimate Yetta.
But yeah, so what was the mum's name?
Sylvia,
because she was great because, you know, she was just talk about big, busted, loud, you know, mum that's just always in there.
Yeah.
It'd be so annoying in real life, but she's great.
Oh, she was hilarious.
Yes, yeah.
Should I go into guests?
Yeah, please do, because like the main thing I'm sort of remembering of it is just there's all those sort of side characters, specifically Niles, the mum, and the grandma that I just loved.
What about Val, the best friend?
Oh, and Val. I think it sort of might have the good bestie relationship.
Hang on, I just heard you say she wasn't that smart. So which one? Are you Fran and I'm Val?
I'm not saying anything on that.
Did you know that in season 5, Coolio was a guest on The Nanny?
Oh, really?
Now, he was a gift rapper with a W, and Fran hires him to be in Maxwell's next Broadway musical.
Oh, really?
Coolio! I did not expect that.
Coolio on The Nanny? No, I didn't expect that either.
But also other guests they had were Bette Midler, Elizabeth Taylor, Joan Collins, Pam Anderson, and Billy Ray Cyrus.
There you go. I don't remember any of these episodes.
A cavalcade of stars.
Oh, you know it's good when you've got the top stars.
Yeah, wanting to get on.
You know what was interesting about this? Because a lot of the other sitcoms, including Everybody Loves Raymond, is very suburban. So this is, you know, in New York, Upper Manhattan, rich family, but, you know, then you've got the nanny coming, keeping it real. So I love that it's a bit different that way, because all the rest were just...
That kind of reminds me of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where Will Smith's character was from... where was he from? Philadelphia.
Born and raised, yes.
I like how that song helps us remember. Philadelphia to Bel-Air.
Yeah.
And from Flushing to Manhattan.
Yes.
Oh, these are some quotes that stood out for me.
Yeah.
Mainly Niles was the bringer of the good quote.
Yeah, one-liners is great.
And so Cece says, I feel like I've died and gone to heaven. And Niles said, I have that dream too, but you go the other way. It's so freaking funny. And then another one, Cece, don't you have anything to dust? And Niles says, how about the left side of your bed? He's
Very
so
good.
dry
He is
and
very
witty.
dry.
And the actor, I can't remember his name, but
His delivery.
Yeah. And one thing, as I'm saying this to him, is I say a lot of, I can't remember their name.
Yeah.
If this isn't a perimenopausal podcast, what is?
I'm the same. I'm mixing up the real names and Estelle Getty. Like, what the? Cool. Our listeners get us.
All right. Are we going to move on to Everybody Loves Raymond now?
Yes.
With the Barones.
Yeah.
So it's got Raymond, Deborah, their kids, Ali, Michael, and Jeffrey, and the parents-in-law to poor Deborah, Marie and Frank, with Robbie,
Yes.
the brother.
Now I want to go through them because Deborah, my gosh, so relatable.
So relatable.
Like, again, sort of, we would have watched it before we became wives and mums ourselves.
Yes, I used to come home from high school and sit on the bed and watch Everybody Loves Raymond. I used to look forward to that. Ray and Deborah, their dynamic.
Yeah.
We watched it as a family the other week, and my husband goes, oh, my God, I'm Ray. I'm like, yeah, you are. And I've got an example of how.
Yeah, go.
All right, so it's an episode where Deborah's in jail and she has to make that phone call to get picked up.
Yep.
And she calls Raymond and she's like, I'm in jail. You need to get me. And do you know what he asks her? Do you know where my brown belt is? That's my husband. And I'm like, not appropriate to ask me at this time. Just come and get me.
Yes, yeah.
So he's very dopey.
Yes. But yes. Yeah, I get that.
It annoys me, Miz. Now, this is one when I was in my 20s. And I come home to mum and dad and they're like, oh, my God, you need to watch this episode of Everybody Loves Raymond. It's you.
Oh.
It's about Deborah's bad PMS.
Oh, God.
And they're like, that's you. That's you. And she's got Raymond in a corner. She's like yelling at him, why can't you just love me? And he goes, this is not huggable. This is not Deborah. This is a woman who shows up once a month to rip into me like a monkey on a cupcake. And my parents could not stop laughing, saying, that's me.
God. Well, there you go. I'm glad I'm totally with you. Just side note to husbands or partners, when we are raging, just give us a bit of love.
All she asked for was to be listened to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
I've got another episode, Miz.
Yes.
It's called The Toaster.
Mhm.
So for Christmas, Raymond gifts his family personalised toasters with an engravement.
Okay. Yeah.
And Marie and Frank, the parents, return it to the shop.
Oh.
And they tell Raymond they returned it. He's like, no, it's got an inscription on it. And so they go back to the shop and Frank and Marie are bickering.
Yeah.
And Frank goes, can't you be quiet? And Marie goes, don't you tell me to be quiet. I have a mind of my own. I can contribute. I'm not just some trophy wife. Frank goes, you're a trophy wife? What contest in hell did I win?
I'll talk about the dry. He's like the Niles equivalent. He'll just be so dry and cut it down. The bickering.
So funny.
Oh, they're good. I love Robert as well. The hapless Robert that just always comes in second, and I love it.
You know, his Robert's quirk was eating by touching the food on his chin first.
Right.
Raymond's brother actually did that, and that's what they based that quirk off.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah. It's just like awkward because, you know, he's just this mountain of a guy because that's how I feel like. So I feel like seen. I hear you, Robert. I see you. I wonder where they got that idea of having the actual in-laws living. Are they next door or across the road?
Across the road.
Oh, my God. Wouldn't that be terrible? Like to always be having pop in.
Presence.
Yeah.
There's no space.
There's
you need
no
just space.
space.
Ugh,
Just at least this next suburb or something. A street down. Something.
Yeah, I was like that. I lived about 4 streets away from my parents.
Yeah. But would they pop in?
Sometimes, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't.
But they purposefully kept their space.
Yeah, that's all right then.
I liked also there was a running joke,
Mhm.
a couple of running jokes. So every time he'd walk in and he'd give her a different nickname
Yeah.
and he'd make it up on the spot.
Ah.
So it wasn't scripted. He would just make it up to try surprise her.
Oh, that's cool.
And also the running joke every time Deborah would make lemon chicken.
Is that the one you stuff up? No.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was one. But she'd always, like Ray would say, what's for dinner? She has lemon chicken.
Okay.
It was always lemon chicken.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
I would have some lemon chicken.
So we'll go.
I was just going to say with this one, with the nanny, I found the storylines not really relatable. It's all just about more the comedy, I suppose.
But maybe it wasn't more relatable because we were young.
I don't know. I find with Raymond, maybe because it is more the suburban thing.
Family oriented.
Yeah, I found the storylines like a little bit more relatable, but both enjoyable.
Oh,
Yeah.
laugh out loud moments.
Yes.
And having recently watched Everybody Loves Raymond, laugh out loud, Mez. I cacked my dacks. Like I was laughing so much. It was great.
Yeah, I feel like actually watching some more of the episodes.
It's really good. Like, yeah.
So
Recommended. Who did it better? Oh,
I love them both. I do love them both.
I love them
Great,
both too.
good times. Good times were had with these.
I'm going to say, by a smidge, Everybody Loves Raymond.
I'm going to go Raymond too. Apologies.
We're such dorks.
Thank you, Midlifers, for coming back again.
Yep.
For putting up with us, two dorks.
I'd like to apologise for our terrible accents, but here we are.
Oh, we're having fun.
Like, subscribe.
Yep. All
What
the
else is
jazz.
there?
Follow, review, 5 stars if
Yes,
possible.
we haven't had a review in a while.
Please.
Give us a review.
That one I find is a bit hard to find at Spotify. You've got to sort of go through a few things, but we know how.
Yeah, give it to us.
Give it to us.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.